Supreme Court gives companies a free pass to discriminate simply because of someone's personal opinion. This case is about more than two companies and their employees.
Hi you guys, my name is Amaris and this is my first video for Pretty Politics. I'm very excited to be doing this, and today I want to talk about the Supreme Court case Hobby Lobby versus Sebelius. Last month, well over a month ago, I was lucky enough to join Planned Parenthood and rally outside the Supreme Court for this case, so I wanted to share my experience with you guys and talk about the case a little and what's at stake here. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I wanted to open up with this quote by Nancy Pelosi. She says, "Being a woman will no longer be a pre-existing condition," and she said this in 2010 about the Affordable Care Act, and I think it's a good quote to kind of start the discussion on this case. To give you guys some background, Hobby Lobby is a craft store company, and they are suing because they don't want to provide birth control as part of their healthcare benefits for their employees. So I don't know about you guys, but I have a problem with this. You know, birth control really is basic health care. It's preventative care, and I think it's important for so many reasons. You know, not only does it help people with certain medical conditions, I think, you know, it's really important in helping women plan their families, and it's an important thing to have access to, and we can see so many situations where women don't have access to it, and really its effect on their lives. There's people trying to take away this right, and I really don't understand how corporations can make decisions for their employees based on their own personal beliefs that affect, you know, the medical decisions their employees can make. I don't think that's correct. I find so much wrong with this. Not only are most of these companies owned by men, they're basing these decisions off their own religious beliefs that have nothing to do with their employees and should have no effect on their employees' medical decisions. There's over 40 companies that are actually suing over this, not just Hobby Lobby. Virtually all, 99% of American women between the ages of 15 to 44 are sexually active, have used birth control at one point or another. And that's a big number of women who, if they don't have access to birth control, can seriously be at risk for a lot of stuff. You know, there's girls that are still in school, there's mothers who already have children, and there's people who are just trying to plan their families. I think birth control is so essential to have access to. It really is preventative care. And I read a statistic that 7 in 10 Americans do believe that health insurance companies should be required to provide birth control as part of their packages, and I'm happy that, you know, there's a lot of support out there for it, but these cases really put it all at stake. You know, if the courts do rule in favor of Hobby Lobby, it's a big deal. It would really give employers the right to choose which medical procedures your insurance covers based on their own personal beliefs, and that's a very scary thought. Now, it's because of all these reasons that I was so happy to be able to join Planned Parenthood, and they really put together this great trip. We drove in from New York City to Washington, D.C., and when we got there were so many people there already, and I was so excited. It was so great to be surrounded by a group of people, a group of women, who were so passionate about what they believe in and not being scared to share their stories. And, you know, we got to hear from so many different women, so many different kinds of women who, you know, all use birth control, who have stories to share, and it was very inspiring. I have some videos that I'll include in this video.
It is not our place to make personal decisions for someone else, and it is certainly not the place of a boss or a judge to take away that decision by denying health care coverage. It is not my boss's decision or his business if I use contraception. I make my own decisions about my life and my health. My insurance should cover the care I need.
It was a really crazy day. I remember it was snowing, and we were there from around 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And there were so many people there out in the snow, and everyone was so happy to be there and so passionate about everything. And on our side, we had, the stage, and all these women were going up and sharing their stories. It was so amazing. And, we had our little rally going on. And then on the other side, of course, were the Hobby Lobby supporters. And you could really just distinguish the kind of ethics of these people. They were trying to put their signs in front of ours. We were in our own little place, and they kept coming over, putting their signs over our signs, and, their signs said terrible things, and they were very pushy, very loud. It's just, it really shows you this is what we're up against, and these are the kind of people who are fighting to take away our rights as women. And it was a scary thing to see, but it was even more empowering to see, the way everyone handled it and really just stayed true to what we were there for. And that was, it was amazing. I'm just so happy I got to go. It was really one of those life-changing moments where you kind of realize, you hear about all these issues, and a lot of times you don't really see the faces behind them and the people that it really affects. So I'm so grateful for Planned Parenthood for putting it together and letting me come. It was such a good experience. I don't even know what else to say. But I'm glad to be making this video and kind of just giving you guys a little glimpse of how it was for me. It's a scary thought to think, that employers could really have a say in the medical decisions that their employees make. I hope the Supreme Court rules in our favor, and I guess we'll just have to see. But thank you guys for watching this, and sorry if I went on a little too long, but I want to thank Nicole also for giving me the chance to talk about this on her great website, Pretty Politics. So be sure to visit that site also, and hopefully I'll see you guys again pretty soon. But thank you guys.